We've recently packed Vidic, so I thought this would be a good idea to take you through my main team. Starting off the back, we've got Gold Magnan, Evolution Dalot, End of an Era Varane, Icon Vidic, and Knockout Gusto. As you can see, it's still mainly a French squad. I've still sort of stuck with that. There is a few others mixed in. I think definitely Varane and Vidic are updates since the last time. They have made a hell of a difference, particularly Varane. He's so solid. So as you can see, Mendy's come out of the team for Dalot. I did like Mendy. I like him a lot. He's a good player. I just felt against tougher teams, I felt like Dalot just did better. Mendy's still a great card though. He didn't do badly at all. In midfield, we've got Guerrero and Thuram. I feel like they both offer me something very different. Like, Thuram's very much defensive and he's sort of a rock. Whereas Guerrero's, she's very sort of agile and she's got relentless plus, so she runs all game. She covers such a large portion of the pitch. I do most of my midfield work with her, to be honest. She reminds me a lot of Sauer. And up front we've got Foden, Son, Rashford and Diani. So the big upgrade from this week is we had sort of very, very pacey wingers, which were like Chiesa and Rafinha and ones like that, Luis Diaz. But not really sort of fully rounded, and we got rid of them and we went for investing in some wingers that are sort of more overall rounded, you know, because Foden's pace is a lot lower but everything else is much higher. The one area where I really feel the difference was they ended up picking up the ball quite a lot further up the pitch and then doing really sort of keen passes in, so I was getting a lot more counter-attacking opportunities, because like Chiesa and Rafinha, they never really did that for me. Rashford, I've got mixed feelings about, because it's a really decent card and I do score a lot of goals with him, but he's got Power Shot Plus, and it's the Power Shot Plus, whenever I do it with him, it's very hit and miss. I feel like I must be doing something wrong. Plus his dribbling's only 82 and it's decent. I can get away with it, but it's not as good as Son's. I feel like I'm either going to have to evolution him up soon or get a different striker. And then on the bench we've got Mendy, Koundé, Gvardiol, Walty, Adama Traore, Thuram and Osimhen. Osimhen's probably the best striker I played, or I don't know if he's the best striker, but he's sort of the one I had the most fun with early on. But obviously getting links with him is difficult. Thuram, I've taken him out since last week. He's very good, but he hasn't got the sort of shooting play styles, which makes a big difference because I think he misses quite a lot of shots. Whereas the other two, if they're getting on goal, they're guaranteed to put it in. Adama Traore, he's in the same boat. He doesn't have the shooting play styles either. But so many people have been raving about him, I think I might put him in. It's going to be difficult to get full chem. He's probably going to go in for Rashford, but if I can find a way of doing it, I'll work it out. And then a brief look at my tactics. So it's pretty simple. All of them on all the back line on defence, fullbacks on fullback, defenders on defenders, and the goalkeeper just on whatever's plus, basically. Midfielders, I've got them both on holding. That's been working for me. The wingers, I sort of fluctuate between wide playmaker and winger, depending on the player. And then I've got my strikers on advanced forward and poacher, both on attack. I've got all four of the front four on attack. And then the default tactics I've just left alone. I've put short passing on, and that's been working okay for me.